Yeah, that's right. Throughout the pandemic, the I-Team has been watching enrollment options shift throughout the state. Now, we found in 2021 as many as 60,000 students opted out of public schools. Then last year, there was 12,000 students who no longer went to public school and didn't report going to any other school. They were just missing. This school year, we're learning similar issues remain, but some things have changed.
We have some students that are still struggling with just trying to get into the routine of coming to school.
Coffee Hill is the lead social worker with Durham Public Schools. She says Durham students are still struggling mentally and physically from the pandemic, and it's a trend seen in younger and younger grades.
Usually it starts out as attendance concerns. It could be where students are dealing with mental health issues. Students are just not, for different reasons, not feeling comfortable coming into the building.
The latest data shows 41% of Durham students missed 10% or more of school for the 2021-2022 school year. This is 2 times higher than the year before the pandemic, and a trend that's seen statewide. It's also a trend that carries long-term impacts.
Students will have more problems as they progress in school. That 3rd grade reading score is really not only a predictor of literacy, but it's also a predictor of the health and well-being of a young child. And so if children are not performing well, then we know that students need more attention and need more work.
Recently, these chronic absences have led to students becoming unaccounted for and the state to allocate $7 million to track them down.
It could be as simple as, I live in a rural community, I missed the bus, my family has 1 car, today you're going to have to stay home and, work on things yourself. We also have a lot of homeschooling that's increased quite a bit since the pandemic. And so some families don't register. They don't inform the school that they're not coming back.
As districts ramp up outreach efforts, many are finding students enrolled in different settings. Students attending charter and private schools continue to increase, while homeschooling has seen a decline since its peak in 2020. Attendance data from the end of last school year does show while public school enrollment remains lower than pre-COVID, nearly 13,000 more students were accounted for than the year before. Hill says keeping students in public school and showing up depends on creating an environment they want to be in and constantly touching base with families when attendance starts to slip.
We really want to make sure that, I think everything starts with relationships and building relationships. Once you have some of that in place, the academic piece will come together.
Solving this problem and continuing to re-engage students relies on social workers, something that many districts actually struggle with. North Carolina needs 4,000 more social workers to meet standard recommendations right now.
Yeah, missing students also can impact funding in our schools as well.
Samantha, thank you.